everyone, and welcome to my channel. This pick a card is about you. We want to know about you now, about you soon, and about you later. Okay, so we're going to look at now, soon, and later when it comes to you. So if you haven't as of yet chosen a card stack or a crystal on the table, by all means, please go back to the very beginning of the video. I do have timestamps there where you can pause, you can focus, take as much time as you need in order to choose. If during that time you feel led to pick more than one, by all means, pick more than one. Always listen to your intuition. That's going to be highly encouraged here. These readings are timeless, so whether you watch at the upload time or sometime after, if it's placed into your awareness and you feel that intuitive nudge to watch, there could indeed be a message here for you. Nonetheless, these readings are general, so I can't possibly expect to have it connect with every single person that watches. Like I said, although I hope you find a message here, but if you don't, that's okay. Maybe consider checking out my pick a card playlist that I have on my channel. I have a bunch of readings there, pick a card readings that you can peruse and explore. There could be another one that has a better message for you. And let's say if all is said and done, after you've explored my channel, you realize I'm not the reader for you, that is perfectly okay. YouTube has many readers out there. I'm pretty sure there's going to be one that has the messages that you are looking for when you need it most. So I will go ahead and get these off the table. We're going to go directly into the very first reading. Real quick, I have Labradorite, Black Tourmaline, Amethyst, and Citrine to choose from as your crystals. I have the Mystic Monday Tarot, I have the Sacrobito Tarot, I have the Crow Tarot, and I have the Tattoo Tarot for you to choose from, okay? So go ahead and take as much time as you need to pick, and we're going to go right into the very first reading. Pile number 1 viewers, you chose this piece of Labradorite here. That is your crystal. This is your tarot deck. This is the Mystic Mondays Tarot. And for this reading, what we're looking at is you now, you soon, and you later, okay? So let's see. Something about you now, something about you soon, something about later, right, when it comes to you. So we're going to ask for 3 cards for pile number 1 viewers. All right. Now, soon, later. Let's see what we have here for now. The 6 of Swords. Now, the 6 of Swords is an indication that there is something right now that maybe you're moving away from, something that you could be geographically even moving away from, or something figuratively that you're moving away from. Excuse me. So 6 of Swords also indicates moving in the direction of healing, moving away from tumultuous energy or troubles of the past. It's also that indicating that right now you could be physically, geographically going somewhere as well. But nonetheless, wherever it is that you're going in the direction of that, whether it be geographically or literally or figuratively, you're moving in the direction to find your peace of mind. So that is you right now. The 6 of Swords is also an energy of taking lessons and memories of the past with you. You take them and you put them in your tool belt of experience, right? They're in your ship, but they don't sink you. They don't have the power to sink you anymore right now. But you take them with you into the future, right? You take them wherever you're going next as something to reference back to if you ever needed to, right? You take the memories, the lessons learned as experience. You can reference back to that experience where needed, if necessary, wherever you're going next, right? But those memories of the past, of that turbulent time or any moments of dysfunction, right? Those memories just act as experience and lessons that you can, again, learn from. So I feel like right now you're moving into a period of healing, wellness, because it's a number 6. So we have to think about balance, right? Finding balance. You're moving into a period of balance where things are healthier, happier, bringing you more peace of mind. And it's why? Because you're leaving a lot of the past behind. Again, you could always reference back to it, but it doesn't have the power to hurt you, harm you, or affect you maybe the way that it once did. All it does now is just act as experience, okay? Of experiences, maybe of lessons learned, lessons applied. So that's you now. So you could be leaving something, moving away from something or someone, saying goodbye to a time frame or a period of life that was rough, a little bit, tough and tumultuous. You're saying goodbye to that. You're saying goodbye to something with this. And it's like, bye-bye, I'm out of here. I'm looking forward to new things, my peace of mind, my balance, my wellness, my happiness. Putting it all behind you. You're putting something behind you here now with the Six of Swords. So let's see what's happening soon, okay? That would be near future. Oh, okay. So the Hanged Woman. This would be the Hangman, same thing. The Hangman is a period of suspension, right? You're moving on from something, but you're moving into a period where you're trying to seek enlightenment. Oftentimes, the Hangman hangs himself upside down to gain perspective, right? To gain wisdom, to gain enlightenment. Whenever I get the Hangman card, I always, tell people to reference back to the story of Odin. He does sacrifice his left eye to gain enlightenment. It's a small sacrifice, and you could have made a sacrifice here now with the Six of Swords. You have to say goodbye to something. That is a small sacrifice, to say goodbye to something that's not working anymore in order to move in the direction of something that will. So it looks like here with the Hangman, your energy soon is that of trying to gain perspective on maybe everything you're leaving behind. Also, a moment of waiting where you're waiting for answers to come. You're waiting to figure something out. You could be also doing with the Hangman a lot of self-reflection. The energy happening for you soon is also one where if you're leaving something behind with the Six of Swords, right, you take on the Hangman energy because you just left something. Now it's time to kind of chill, right, with the Hangman. Hangman can oftentimes talk about waiting. Waiting, taking a time out. It's a non-action card. So it makes sense that if you're in this energy of the Six of Swords now, as of the time you watch this, and you're recently just leaving something behind, letting something go, putting so much behind you, it would make sense that your energy would go from this to this Hangman energy soon, because you're probably going to want to take a breather. You're probably going to want to take a time out, want to maybe take a time out to find yourself or to connect more deeply with your own needs, wants, and desires. And maybe take a look at your situation from kind of like an outside looking in perspective. If you recently got out of something rough and tough and just, all over the place, this is kind of like feeling like the energy of wanting to separate from the world. Take a time out, focus on you, gain perspective on your life. Because now that you got away from whatever it was over here with the Six of Swords, you kind of have time to, you see. There's wisdom to be gained, though, in this moment of non-action or this time out, per se. There's some form of enlightenment that will come to you. So I would say take advantage of the quiet moments that are going to be happening for you soon, because they're giving you a chance to truly reflect on yourself, your needs, your desires, what is it you want, how you want to heal moving forward, especially if you're, just leaving something behind. So let's see what's happening for you later down the road, right? Maybe after you get out of this Hangman energy of taking a time out for yourself. Let's see. Wow. Three of Cups energy. Time to celebrate. Okay, so this is happening for you later down the road. After you've taken this time out to heal, reflect, and, kind of just focus on you, it's time to get out there and party and have a good time. Meet up with new people. If you're leaving someone behind with the Six of Swords, you could be out there mingling again later down the road, right? After you take that time out to work on you. That's just an example. But the Three of Cups is definitely about finding your tribe, finding like-minded people that you can connect with. This is about social gatherings, parties, celebrations, having a good time with people, meeting new friends, making new connections, socializing, right? So later down the road, I think after you get out of this energy, the Three of Cups comes around and it's time to party. It's time to have a good time. Maybe go out and cheers, right? Celebrate something with some friends, maybe a birthday, a wedding, a reunion, something like that. The Three of Cups talks about gatherings And oftentimes it's gathering with friends or gatherings with people, mingling, socializing, and all of that. Definitely going to be something to celebrate here with the Three of Cups. You could be celebrating some of your own triumphs or achievements, okay? You could be celebrating the fact that you left something difficult behind and you're starting a new chapter, right? It kind of feels like that. So that's you later. This is you now. You're in the process of moving away from something, finding peace of mind, finding yourself, maybe with the Hangman as well, focusing on you. And then the Three of Cups is all about ready to get out there in the world again. Okay, so that's you later. Let's go ahead and take a postcard from Spirit to kind of sum up this reading, finish it off for you. Let's see if we get a postcard from Spirit to help with this reading for pile number 1 viewers. So what I also want to say real quick is if you're coming out of something difficult and you're entering a period of healing and self-reflection and self-care even, give yourself that time, right? Give yourself that necessary time over here with the Hangman. Because I feel like when you come out of it, you're going to be so ready to face the world, so ready to accomplish things, go out and do things, meet new people, socialize, network, whatever it is that you need to do. You're going to be so much more ready for it. When you come out of something difficult with the Six of Swords, it's kind of hard to jump back into that scene again. You know, you kind of need your time out. This is what this reading is telling me. You kind of need that time out. But once you had that hibernation, right, with self, with the Hangman, the Three of Cups is more than ready to explore and see what's out there. Okay. So let's see, a final card here for pile number 1 viewers to help with this reading. Whoa, okay. It's way too many. I just need one. Now I'm going to have to cut the deck. If one doesn't fly out, I will cut the deck. Part of me wants to take the one on the top because there's a butterfly there. But I don't want to see what I'm grabbing either. So let's see. Okay. It says, "Dearest you, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday, moment-to-moment experience, thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing a magic it out there, but it never could be found there. So we want to share a secret, that it shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy, and every time you wake up and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fullness, joy, happiness, and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so you can share it. You must know this, so when the time comes, you will be fully free, and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful, even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute." Okay, it says we all love you like crazy over here. Okay, so what does that remind me of? That reminds me of the Hangman energy, right? Like I said, this is about you maybe doing that soul searching or finding yourself in the process, finding your joy, finding what makes you happy, moving in the direction of the things that make you happy. Right? And then here is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups does talk about joyful celebrations, happiness, right? So this makes complete sense with this reading. Absolutely. Like it says, when the time comes, you will be fully free, and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight, or basically a beacon of starlight, or the life of the party, right? Look within and be joyful. Even within the tears and the loss over here with the Six of Swords, like you're moving away from that, right? for they meant to have lived. You really, really have lived. Okay. So that is your reading, pile number 1, viewers. If you feel that this is helped and connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe as well to support this channel. Every interaction does help this channel grow. And if you ever want to book a personal reading with me, maybe check out some of my handmade crystal jewelry, go ahead and visit me on Etsy. All my information is in the description box down below. Pay me a visit at any time. Much love to you. Wherever you are, be safe, be well, take care, and keep shining. Pile number 2, you chose this black tourmaline, this piece of black tourmaline. I'm going to put that there. This is the Sasarabito Tarot. That is your tarot of choice. And we're looking at you now, you soon, you later. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Pile number 2, viewers. You now, you soon, you later. 3 cards. Okay, all right. I think that's signal for me to stop. So I'm going to put this aside. This is you now, you soon, you later. Okay, so let's take a look at you now. Okay, the Hangman. Interesting, because pile number 1 had the Hangman too. All right, so you right now could be seeking answers. It might feel like you're in this liminal space, right? Because he is hanging upside down. You could be seeking answers. Maybe you're right now trying to figure out what next, right? This is the vibe this is giving me. What next? And you're kind of suspended. You're on hold. You're waiting for something or someone or some answers, right? With the Hangman energy. And yeah, it feels like you're hanging in an in-between space, right? Because he's not on the ground. He's not sitting in the tree. He's kind of suspended in the in-between is what this is feeling like. You might feel that you are suspended at this time in the in-between. Like maybe even the vibe of 1 foot in the past, 1 foot in the future, and you're hanging in that in-between space, right? Wondering where the future is going to take you next. And the Hangman energy is one where you're trying to gain perspective. You're trying to gain clarity on a situation. And I will say it just like I recommended in the other reading, that whenever I get the Hangman card, I do recommend that people read the story of Odin. It's very short. It's like maybe 1 or 2 pages long. But it gives you a lot of perspective on the Hangman card and the Hangman energy. And sometimes how necessary it is to be in that energy of suspension or in that liminal space in order to gain enlightenment and wisdom on ourselves or on our situation. The Hangman speaks of waiting. So some of you right now could feel like you're waiting on something. And it's maybe outside of your control. And in the meantime, you know, while you're waiting and suspended there in that liminal space, you know, all you can do is try to focus on yourself or focus on your spiritual wellness is what this is telling me. Your spiritual leveling up. Sometimes that liminal space is very uncomfortable. And that's what this feels like some of you are experiencing right now. But in that liminal space, we can use that time of non-action to our advantage. Okay. And try to focus on self or do some soul searching within, you know, our own personal journey until the answers come. Okay. So that's you right now, kind of hanging in this in-between space, maybe 1 foot in the past, 1 foot in the future, wondering, you know, what now? Okay. Let's take a look at soon. Okay. So we have the Strength card. That is Leo. I don't know if that's you or somebody else that you're dealing with. So right now, you could be in this very uncomfortable position in this liminal space, but what it's doing is helping you overcome some things here with the Strength energy. Strength energy is about fortitude and resilience and overall strength and courage. It also oftentimes talks about the way that we can overcome our own shadow. right? The lower chakras, that we can overcome and rise above them. So if you are experiencing some down time, I almost want to say even some lower energy at this time, maybe dealing with the shadow work, maybe working on shadow. This is saying that you're being put in this maybe uncomfortable period, right, of this liminal space to help you rise above it, to help you rise above the things that would try to drag you down into that sphere and teach you how to rise above that. It almost gives me vibes of, like, again, gaining enlightenment, but also transmuting so much of that dark and bringing it back into light. And then when all is said and done, you are the lady in the card with the lion, right? Because you have dominance over the lion, dominance over the shadow, the ego. And so much more experienced and resilient for it is what this is telling me. So I kind of feel like these are two major arcanas, by the way. I kind of get vibes that you're doing some transmutation work. And that leads to major change and transformation when the process is complete, right? When you've transmuted the dark back to light. So this feels very spiritual in nature. Okay. The Hangman feels like that dark, shadowy, uncomfortable space. Learning about yourself in the dark, right? And then rising above it with the strength. But let's see what things look like for you later, right? Let's look at you later. Wow. That's fantastic. The World card. Yeah, that's your graduation card. At least that's what I call my graduation card, right? Because it's kind of like you rising above, you leveling up, things coming full circle, you fully closing out that difficult period or chapter, you rising above the shadow and coming out successful on the other side. This is literally your leveling up. The completion of a difficult cycle, maybe even with the Hangman and the Strength. And look, she has the snake. The snake is a symbol of transformation, just like a snake who sheds its skin and molts, right, in order to grow and evolve. If it's going to grow, it has to get rid of the old skin that would confine it from growing, and it has to shed old skin to receive new skin. So to me, this is you later down the road, right? Having completed that difficult cycle, but also have gone through, like I felt, like a full-on transformation and transmutation of all that difficult energy of maybe what you're experiencing right now, but concluding it completely with the World. It talks about a successful completion of a cycle. So this is, to me, you learning the lessons and fully applying them from the past cycle, and now you're graduating, you're leveling up because, again, you overcame it with the Strength card over here. You've gained your wisdom and your enlightenment from that difficult period or uncomfortable time. Faced your own shadow, risen above your own ego, and now here you are graduating fully leveled up, fully transformed, and healed even, because the snake energy can sometimes talk about healing. Okay, I wear this ring all the time. And the snake and the lion even could be power symbols or power animals for you. Okay, if you connect with this reading, those might be two of your animal totems. But yeah, I'm looking at this like you're on the right track. I know things might feel a little difficult, right? Like you're waiting in this weird space, or you're waiting for something to come to you, or maybe a sign, a message, something, right? With the Hangman. Because sometimes the Hangman is one of those energies, like I get the vibe where sometimes the Hangman is waiting for something bigger than himself, right? To show him something he needs to see. But I feel like this difficult period that you've been waiting to get out of is closing itself off. It's finishing itself off. And this is you on the other side of it, having successfully completed that chapter or cycle in your life. And now it's time to move on to the new, right? Because what's the card after the World? If we go back to the beginning of the major arcana, it is the Fool. You've learned your lessons. The World talks about applying those lessons to your life moving forward. Concluding a difficult cycle, bringing it to a close so you can rise above and level up in your own spiritual journey. So, yeah, major transformation is underway for you, pile number 2 viewers. And you might be going through it right now, right? And trying to gain perspective and answers. Look at that. But that's okay, because we see you coming out on the other side of this perfectly okay. Some of you also, just real quick before I read this, right? Some of you also could be right now waiting and stuck in a situation that's not really working out for you, or stuck somewhere and can't move. Literally, maybe even geographically, you can't move, especially with all the restrictions now on travel. And then soon, this is you like enduring that waiting game that the Hangman is experiencing right now. This is you just, learning from that experience of feeling stuck or not being able to move or go where you want to go. And then later, that's you traveling the world, or traveling and finally expanding your horizons and getting outside of the box that you feel placed in right now. It's almost like waiting till you can make your move, enduring in the meantime until the moment's right, and then finally taking off and exploring the world around you, traveling. Okay. Anyhow, let's see what this card says, because that's your card that did fall out for you. It says, Dear you, and I'm trying to read this through the lens, so bear with me if I miss a spot, okay? It says, Dear you, what is true for you? Can you be impeccable with your word? Sure you can. As long as it's not used to manipulate others, the truth can set everyone free. Let go of the results. Let go of your fears and allow the truth to empower you and others. This will set into motion a kind of change that will be supportive of you and loving and all kinds of prosperous. This is not a time to compromise and hide your truth from others. Whatever it is you want, go for it and be clear in your motives, especially with yourself. You will be so happy you did. This is a time where you will tap into your power to co-create and manifest your best life. Doesn't that feel amazing? And the results? Miraculous. When you tell the truth and ask the same of others, you can learn a lot from life's bountiful lessons and achieve your dreams. Love you always. These are postcards from Spirit, by the way. So yeah, I'm looking at this like this is you learning the lessons that you need to learn, gaining wisdom from the experience, and then transforming and changing your life from it as well with this card here. And maybe it's saying to let go of the results, surrender a little bit with the Hangman, right? Because there's some things that maybe we can't always control and we have to endure for now, right? Especially if it's outside forces or outside circumstances that are kind of creating that energy for us outside of our own immediate control. But this is telling me with the World that the situation will resolve itself. It may be that you're enduring for now, but when all is said and done, you'll come out on top of the situation. Okay. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2 viewers. That is your reading. If you feel that this has helped or connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe as well to support this channel. Click the little bell for notifications so you don't miss out on future content. And if you ever want to take it a step further to support what I do, maybe consider checking me out on Etsy. I do have handmade crystal jewelry there as well as personal readings. You can visit me at any time. All my information is in the description box down below. So much love to you again. Take care of yourselves, pile number 2 viewers, and keep shining. Pile number 3 viewers, you chose this lovely piece of amethyst. That is your crystal. This is your tarot of choice. This is the Crow Tarot for you today. We're going to be looking at you now, you soon, you later, okay? Like what's happening for you now, what will be happening for you soon, what's going to be happening with you later, right? So let's see. You now, you soon, you later. Pile number 3 viewers. Whoa, okay, so that would be you now. That one flew out. Let's see if we get soon and later. All right, soon, and we have later. Okay, so let's take a look at you now. Ah, we have the Three of Cups. So that's a celebratory energy. That's happiness, joy, fulfillment, socializing, gatherings with friends and people. You might have birthday parties, wedding to go to. You might even have a graduation, you know, some kind of event. This is telling me with the Three of Cups. Also, this is about you finding your tribe, finding people of like mind, kind, and quality. At this time, you could be searching for friends, or you could be connecting or reuniting with people that you consider your friends, family, or your tribe. So this is about upcoming celebrations. I don't know if some of you are celebrating a birthday, a reunion, a wedding, a graduation, something like that with this Three of Cups right now. Okay. I'm also getting vibes of like having good news and then going out and celebrating that good news right now. So let's take a look at what's happening for you soon. Ooh, Page of Wands. That's all about, funny enough, I said good news, right? Celebrating good news. And the Page of Wands is a messenger. Pages do deliver messages. And the Page of Wands is specifically delivers good news, right? He's like the town crier. Way back in the day, you know, you'd have the person with the bell delivering the daily news of the town or community. That's the energy of the Page of Wands. So I'm getting the vibe of right now, pile number 3 viewers, you got a number 3 with the Three of Cups, but you are connecting and networking with maybe people, support, right? Maybe looking for support in an endeavor, or maybe with the Page of Wands, a creative situation. So I feel like right now you're doing the networking, or you're connecting with people of like mind and heart. And soon, right, it feels like with the Page of Wands, because you're making those connections, or you're gathering with people that will lend support, you're able to then, with the Page of Wands soon, to take action on an idea, an inspiration, because it's Wands, right? Wands are all spiritual inspiration. They're the divine spark being lit and ignited. There's a desire for action. They are action-oriented, ambitious, motivated. They seek to pursue things, right? So I'm looking at this like if you make the right connections over here right now with the Three of Cups, pretty soon you're going to be able to take action on an idea or an inspiration that gets inspired within you. This is about getting your feet wet, learning something new, trying something out for the first time, even exploration and adventure. So I'm looking at this like the more you connect with people, the easier it's going to be to take action when the time feels right, right? And the Page of Wands is an indication that this is happening for you soon. You'll be able to take that first step towards something that maybe over here with the Three of Cups, you're brainstorming with others about, networking with them about. Something might come up in conversation at a gathering, maybe with the Three of Cups, you know, right now. And that will spark inspiration in you. You bouncing off ideas with other people, I feel, with the Three of Cups, right? Brainstorming. I don't know why I'm getting brainstorming with people in conversation, even just in a very casual setting, having a good time, connecting with others. You know, something comes up in conversation, it sparks an idea with this Page of Wands soon. And then it inspires you to take action towards a goal, a creative project, something that Spirit inspires you with. Again, it could be a phone call, an email, a text even that comes through, because the Page is a messenger card. So if you're waiting on communication or some good news to arrive, right? That news will arrive for you soon, and it'll give you the go that you need to take action and maybe fulfill a project or an inspiration or something that you've been having, you know, brewing for a while. Yeah, like I said, celebrating good news with friends is kind of what these two cards give me vibes of, okay? A friend might even invite you out, right? So take them up on that invitation over here in the now with the Three of Cups, because I feel like that good time that you have, or that time out, is going to kind of spark an idea with the Page of Wands and inspire something in you very soon. Okay. So let's take a look at you later. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is an indication that the spark has indeed been lit, right? This is you taking action on an idea, and then later down the road, like it opens up new doors for you, okay, with the Ace of Wands. So I almost want to say to you, don't underestimate the power of connecting with people that you resonate with the Three of Cups, because that energy can be very inspiring to you, okay, is what this is telling me. If you're in the process of networking, or maybe you're not even networking, maybe you're just out at a casual party, or somebody invites you out somewhere, right? With the Page of Wands, you get a Page of Wands inviting you out, or giving you a call and saying, hey, come out, hang out with friends, right? Don't hesitate to go out and do that and experience a little fun, right, with the Three of Cups. Because I have a feeling that in the midst of meeting these people or connecting with like-minded people, it's going to initiate something with the Ace of Wands. An idea gets born over here with the Page of Wands. The ideas actually come off of both cards, Page of Wands and Ace of Wands. So there's an idea that gets lit, a spark that gets ignited, and it initiates something new, a new phase, a new chapter, a new inspiration, a new creative project, a new desire, okay? And then it's all a matter of taking action on that inspiration and following through with it when the door is open to you to receive it with the Ace of Wands. I have a feeling, right, for some of you, this can be love related, okay? You might be out with friends, or friends might invite you out with the Three of Cups that'll introduce you to a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius person. And then the passion gets started or ignited in that connection. So you might meet somebody amongst mutual friends with the Three of Cups that ignites a new relationship. A new passion gets ignited. So it could definitely be romantic. You might meet that person at a party with the Three of Cups, and then soon you start talking to them, they start talking to you, the conversation gets flowing back and forth. You're willing and ready to kind of explore where it goes with this person, and then the Ace of Wands shows up later down the road, and it's like, yep, I'm ready to leap into that new thing with this new person. I feel the spark. Let's see where it goes. Okay, that's what I have for you. Now, soon, later. So let's see if we can get a postcard from Spirit. Postcard from Spirit. Let's see. To help with your reading, let's see if we can get postcard from Spirit for pile number 3. Whoa, what was that? You know what? That flipped over. I think I'm going to take that. Okay. It flipped over and then flipped back. So let's see. That's what it looks like on the outside. Oh, look, we got a little cherub on the stamp. I'm trying to read what that says. I can't tell. It says from heaven, but it says something else. But let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. It says, you are divine beauty. Nice. Okay, let's see what it says. And bear with me as I try to read this through the screen, okay? It says, dearest you, we have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. Act as if you are brave and you will have courage. Act as if you are loved and you will be a magnet for love and experience the love of Spirit. Like I was saying, you could meet somebody new. Maybe somebody you're trying to manifest or attract new love into your life, right? Or new passion for life. It says, act as if your prayers have been answered, as if you are truly in sync with good fortune. How you think is how you will see the world. interact with it, and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has the life you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that were truth. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that seem empty or cavernous, chaotic, or barren. These are temporary and don't even count. Defy them and act as if you're the luckiest person on the planet. You will be, for you already are. That's the real secret. You are infinite potential. It says, loving you so much loving you so much, rainbows explode in the ether. That's pretty dope. So that is your postcard. I agree with this. Okay, especially if you guys are looking to manifest or kind of like create something new in your life. Again, it's this feeling of you can be a magnet for that. You just got to radiate that good vibe energy, that good tribe, right? That good vibe tribe energy with the Three of Cups. Maybe lift your spirits a little bit with the Three of Cups by, you know, hanging out with people who bring that joy of the Three of Cups to you. I kind of have a feeling that it'll lift your mood and help put you in the good vibe that you're looking for to help, again, initiate a project. Maybe that you've been wanting to start, maybe have been hesitant to start. It might put you in the vibe to attract new love, right? I was getting the vibe that you could meet somebody new at a gathering or a party amongst mutual friends. That is indeed a possibility, especially if you are single out there and looking and ready to mingle. So pile number 3, this is your reading. If you feel that this has helped or connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe, click the little bell for notification as well to support this channel. If you want to take it a step further to support what I do, consider checking me out on Etsy. I do have handmade crystal jewelry there that I make with my 2 hands on my free time, and I also have personal readings there when available. They will be up in the shop. So much love to you. Pay me a visit whenever you like. Take care and keep shining. Pile number 4, you chose this piece of citrine that I have here. That is your crystal. Your tarot of choice is the Tattoo Tarot. Okay, so we're looking at you now, you soon, and you later. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's take a look at you now. Let's take a look at you soon. And let's take a look at you later. Pile number 4, viewers. You now, you soon, you later. Let's see. Pile number 4, viewers. Those of you who chose citrine. All right, now, you soon, you later, okay? Let's take a look at you now. Oh, the Emperor. Somebody might be Aries, where you're taking on that energy of self-empowerment and putting your foot down towards things. Maybe you're setting boundaries, healthy boundaries for yourself. Maybe you're trying to get back control over your life at the moment and step into that personal power of authority, right? Or stepping into your divine authority. Also, you could be focused on a divine masculine as well with the Emperor energy here. Maybe that's where your current energy is. Maybe they are surrounding your current energy as well and kind of getting that vibe. But nonetheless, this is about you stepping into your personal power and setting a strong foundation for yourself at this time. There could be things that you, again, have to either set healthy boundaries against, put your foot down with, maybe take control and decide to take action, right? Because it's very Mars-oriented energy. They're that warrior spirit. There's no hesitation in this card. So to me, this is about putting your foot down, setting healthy boundaries, taking back control over your life in a situation, being that figure of authority for yourself, maybe amongst someone else or in a situation that, again, if you have to stand up for yourself, the Emperor would do that. The Emperor is also about personal protection and having to protect its empire, right, as the Emperor. And that's what I mean by like setting healthy boundaries. So you could be taking on that energy for self-preservation, self-protection, stepping into your authority in some way, shape, or form. And that could just be the energy that you're embodying for yourself at this time. I also look at the Emperor as, you know, boss energy. There's a couple that are like that to me. Entrepreneurial. The King of Pentacles is another one. Emperor is one. Sometimes the King of Wands is like that as well. So I just wonder if some of you are stepping into boss power, or maybe looking to be your own boss, your own, maybe your own boss, or be self-employed or something like that. Maybe that's the energy you're taking on for some of you too. So let's take a look at you soon. All right, we see the energy you're embodying right now, but let's take a look at what's maybe going on for you soon. Oh, okay. So remember when I said this could be somebody's divine masculine? Okay, and divine masculine is not gender specific. I am in a female body, but I can definitely embody divine masculine energy. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. Whoever the divine masculine is, it's not gender specific at all. Okay, it's just a spiritual energy that one embodies. So the Emperor is, yeah, especially with the Six of Cups as the soon. It's giving me vibes that you could be maybe thinking about, okay, or spiritually connecting with a divine masculine soon. Some of you might be manifesting your divine masculine, or, okay, stepping into your divine masculine. If you're not seeking the divine masculine or thinking about the divine masculine with the Six of Cups, you are stepping into your divine masculine energy, okay, at this time right now. But I am getting the vibe that over here with the Six of Cups, as the soon, you could be reuniting or connecting with a divine masculine. Or if your divine masculine is out of the picture with the Six of Cups, they could be coming back soon, is what this is telling me. If you are embodying and stepping into your divine self right now as the Emperor, soon you could be connecting with a soulmate, okay? For those of you who have already found your divine masculine, you could be reuniting back with them. They could also be invading your thoughts with the Six of Cups. Sometimes the Six of Cups is that energy where, you try to stop thinking about them. You can get very nostalgic about them. And it's just this energy that no matter how much you try to cut that cord, it's very difficult to put behind you or forget about them completely. Also, I have to say, with this soon energy, you could be reuniting back with an old friend, right? Here you are as the Emperor right now, stepping into your full power and potential and becoming very self-assured and secure in who you are. And as you're coming up in the world as the Emperor, you end up bumping into an old friend soon down the road. An old love, maybe a childhood sweetheart with the Six of Cups energy. Or again, reuniting with a past love, maybe a past life love, even for some of you. This is what this is telling me. As you step into your full power, you come into your own over here with the Emperor, you could then be aligning with a soulmate down the road, a future soulmate. Could be a past life love, even, that you connect with. And why? It's because your energy is divine now. Like I said, you stepped into your divine power. And as a result of that, maybe it attracts either someone from the past or someone from a past life, or reunites you with a long lost friend. So I know there's a couple different scenarios, and it's kind of tough to keep track of all of the ones I've mentioned so far. This is telling me if you feel your divine masculine's energy around you with this card, okay, right now, this is telling me that soon you could be reuniting with them again, connecting back to them somehow. They might come back to you. You might bump into them. They might send you a message, offer you a gift over here. For whatever reason, I got the vibe of a peace offering. Whoever this is, they're offering something, is what this is telling me. Some of you, like I said, could be also setting a healthy boundary for yourself with the Emperor. And even though you have the healthy boundary set right now, that's not going to stop somebody from trying to come back with the Six of Cups soon, is what this is telling me. So I'm also saying for those of you that put the healthy boundary up because you felt it necessary to protect your energy, know that there could be the ex trying to come back and knock down the walls that you built up to keep them out. All right. So let's take a look at later. Let's take a look at later. What's going on here? Oh, okay. So 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands can talk about feeling conflicted. Okay. Later down the road over this entire situation and feeling at a struggle or even ill at ease, right? Because you feel that conflict in a situation. Maybe you feel conflicted. Okay, so I'm going to try to go over every scenario, right, that I discussed. If you are the divine masculine stepping into your divine power, okay, you're attracting somebody from a past life or maybe attracting back a childhood friend or somebody that you used to know. And later down the road, it kind of puts you in a struggle, maybe an internal and external struggle with yourself with the 5 of Wands later down the road. Because here you are established, doing your thing. Maybe this love comes around unexpectedly when you least expected, and then over here later down the road, you're finding it a push and pull situation. Okay, because love can sometimes do that to you. All right. If you're the one setting a healthy boundary as the Emperor towards an ex, and they come back, again, they're trying to knock down the wall you built up as the Emperor. Later down the road, again, it's that same feeling, that same push and pull, that same struggle, that same power struggle even dynamic happening over here with the 5 of Wands. And it could also be an internal struggle within oneself, right? Our mind says one thing, our heart says another with the 5 of Wands. There's a couple cards that do that in the tarot. And you could be feeling that conflict because that's the 5 of Wands. It's a struggle sometimes. So it's like later down the road, they come back and it's like, wait a minute here. Do I take them back? Do I not take them back? Right? But there's that old feeling that's still there, hasn't gone away. You haven't forgotten about them. They haven't forgotten about you. And then that's the struggle, right? With the 5 of Wands. If you've been thinking about your divine masculine a lot, it is calling them in. Okay, just to make you aware of that. It's calling them in with the 6 of Cups, because the 6 of Cups sometimes does come back around. It's the person that comes back around from the past. Okay. And you might be happy to reunite with them. They might have something to offer you, but it's going to bring some conflict. Maybe head and heart conflict again, right? Push and pull conflict again. Power struggles again. Especially with the Emperor and the 5 of Wands. So that's just as kind of like a heads up, I guess. Again, if you've stepped into your divine personal power and then you reunite with a past life love, you can expect that this reunion with a past life love is gonna make you feel some kind of angst. Because that's what they do. They trigger that angst. Soulmates trigger that. They trigger things in us. So that way, more oftentimes than not, it's so we can learn from those triggers, so we can heal our wounds and we can get a better look at ourselves even through the process of that triggering. Okay? So this is, the gist of it is, if you stepped into your personal power, your divine self, maybe have set a foundation, a strong foundation for yourself. What this is telling me is somebody's going to come into the picture soon to kind of shake that up a little bit. Could be somebody from the past, a past life love soulmate comes back in, a childhood friend, a sweetheart from the past, something like that. Someone like that comes in And it's going to shake up the foundation that you have created for yourself in some way. It may pose a little bit of a challenge. It might trigger you a little bit over here with the Five of Wands. This is something to be aware of moving forward for later down the road. But it's kind of like forewarned is forearmed, I guess, right? Because now that you know, now that you know later down the road, this is something you might be dealing with, you might be a little bit more prepared to handle it, is what this is saying. You know, the Emperor, because he's so strong and powerful, right? Might not want anybody to shake up its foundation. Again, it's feeling a little bit like needing to put the foot down or wanting to put the foot down, maybe to avoid that Five of Wands energy of conflict within oneself or with another. But the issue with the Six of Cups is that it's such a strong bond or soulmate connection that is oftentimes formed with that card, and we struggle to truly break free from it. So I feel like that's part of the struggle over here with the Five of Wands. There's a struggle to really break free from the connection that one feels, either towards a divine masculine or past life love, or soulmate. So let's get a postcard from Spirit in regards to this, pile number 4 viewers. Let's take a look. Let's see if we can get some help with this reading. The final oracle card, please. Let's see. For pile number 4 viewers, those who chose Citrine. Whoa, it's way too many. I just need one. Just need one. One card, please, for pile number 4 viewers to finish out this reading. Alright. I'm not going to fight it. Let's see what it says. I can't read that. I don't know what that says. If you can make that out, let me know. Something life, right? Celebrate life. Okay, I think that's what that says. Okay, let's see what it says. Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story. Maybe that forgiveness is about somebody who comes back around, right? I guess it's never too late to forgive someone or release yourself from something from the past or someone from the past. Anyway, let's see. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free, right? Like I said, I felt like the Emperor was building up walls to protect itself from something or someone, right? Anyhow, it says, even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it. Everyone over here believes in you and adores you. Okay, so you might have to, or you might come in contact with somebody that is offering an apology. Like I said, they're offering something, right? They could be offering an apology over here soon. You've set your own personal boundaries over here with the Emperor, but somebody could be coming back to offer an apology. And that might conflict you, but this is telling you to forgive, okay? So, pile number 4 viewers, this is your reading, okay? I'm going to leave you here. If you feel that this has helped and connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe, click the little bell for notification to support this channel. Every interaction helps this channel grow. I do upload often, so if you click the bell, you will get notified and not miss any content. So anyhow, if you want to support my channel even further, consider checking me out on Etsy. I do have handmade crystal jewelry I make with my 2 hands on my free time. And I also have personal readings there that you can purchase if you ever feel led to. Okay, so much love to you wherever you are. Pile number 4 viewers, take care of yourselves and keep shining.